All right, guys, we are ready for the key of B. I am ready if you are, so here we go. I'm going to turn my camera around. You know the drill by now. I'm going to hold it over my hands here. If you remember the key of E, we had 4 sharps, and you know now the pattern that we're going to have 5 sharps, obviously, now when we go to the key of B. We start on B. We have C sharp, D sharp. We turn our thumb under to E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. This is another one that's easy to remember because if you notice, we played all 5 of the black keys. The only white keys that we played were the B and the E. Those were our 2 naturals, B and E, and of course B when we got to the end. Everybody else was a sharp. So again, I'm going to play that one more time so that you see how easy that is. Some people get scared when we start adding all these sharps, but actually it's pretty easy if you think about mostly black keys instead of white keys this time. And we come right back down the very same way we went up. Go ahead and play the cadence right now while my right hand is here. I'll play the right hand cadence. I want you to notice that this time we have 2 sharps in the 1 chord. All right, so this is something new that we haven't done before. B, D sharp, and F sharp is our first chord. We're going to go to our 4 chord, which is our E chord, which you remember being the 1 chord last time, right? In the key of E. We have our E, G sharp, and B. Back to our B chord. The 5th note of the scale is F sharp. Now here's a fun chord because guess what? All the notes are sharps. Look at that. We have F sharp, A sharp, and C sharp. Okay, that one is really fun to play. We come back to our B chord, our F sharp 7, which is F sharp, A sharp, and E, and back to B to finish. I'll play that through one more time. B, E, B, F sharp, B, F sharp 7, and B. Now, here's something else that's special. When we go to the left hand, we're going to do something we've never done before. We're going to start on finger 4 this time instead of finger 5. I'm going to explain why before we even do it. The reason we're not going to use finger 5 is because if we did, we would have to bring our thumb up to play that F sharp. Look at that. Now we can do that, it's not impossible, but if you look at your hand, look where your thumb is. It's way down here, it's short compared to all the other fingers. So in order to do that, we have to bring it way up, and then that's just all really awkward. And so we don't want anything that's awkward. We want to make things as easy as possible. So the rule that we have for our B scale is that we're going to start on finger 4, and I'll show you how much easier it is when we do it this way. B, C sharp, D sharp, and oh look, your thumb, your little short thumb gets to be right there on the E. Now you're going to cross finger 4 instead of finger 3 this time. And there your thumb gets to be on the natural again to end on the B. So your thumb doesn't have to do all the hard work of reaching to those sharps, to those black keys. Let's watch that one more time, starting with finger 4. B, C sharp, D sharp, E with your thumb. You're going to cross your ring finger over finger 4, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. So instead of 3 plus 5, we had 4 plus 4. And there you go. Now when we go to play the cadence, we're going to go ahead and put our finger 5 back on the B. It's okay to have your thumb up here now because your fingers are going to be all up here in these black keys anyway. So we're still going to use the same fingering we've always used. B chord, E, B, F sharp, B, F sharp 7, and B. And there you have it. There it is in one octave. If you're a beginner, you stop right here. If you would like to see the scale played 2 octaves, we're going to continue. We're going to do it just the way we've done all the ones up to now. I barely even have to talk you through them now, because by the time you get to B, you guys are knowing what to do all on your own, I should think. Okay. Here's your cadence. The one that I just showed you. We're going to invert it, put the B on the top, our E chord in root position this time. There's that fun F sharp chord. Invert it one more time to second inversion. To our E chord, E, G sharp, B. To our F sharp chord in root position this time. F sharp 7. Whoops, you can't see my hand. There we go. All right. Left hand, remember we're starting with 4. Now because we started on 4, we're turning on 4 the first time, and on 3 the second time, and then on 4. So a little bit different. Oops. There we go. All right. And there you have the B scale and cadence. I will see you next time, the key of F.